Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a very exciting video. We are going to be installing the Varis Carbon Fiber Hood on my FK8 2021 Honda Civic Type R. I can't wait. First things first, let me get this bad boy out the trunk. It actually fits in the trunk. Alright, so here we are. Let's unravel this bad boy. Sheesh. Bro, this thing looks beautiful. So this is used. I think the previous owner only ran it for about a couple months, and thank God he was close to me. It was only like about an hour and 30-minute drive. So this install should be a pretty straightforward install. It shouldn't be too difficult, but I'm gonna do what I can by myself, and it's better to have another person because you don't want one of the hood to just fall and crack your windshield. So I'm gonna do what I can for now, and then whenever Reagan or Justin comes over, then we could probably take the OEM hood off and put the Varis hood on. Okay, first let's prop open the hood. Arrow, you are gonna need a 10mm bolt, and I think that's pretty much it. Maybe a flathead to take out the nozzle for your windshield washer reservoir. Okay, so what you want to do is go to this clip right here, and you're just gonna pinch it. You're just gonna pinch the edges, and as you guys can see right there, as you pinch the edge, you're just gonna want to squeeze and push out with your other hands at the same time to get that tab out. Pinch the tabs right here and just kind of push out. You can see one by one, it's slowly coming out, and boom, that's how you get that one out. So this clip right here is the same one that we first took out, which is right here. So you're just gonna pinch it and then pull out, and it should just pop right out. This one I've been trying, but I can't seem to exactly figure out how to take this out. So I'm just gonna do this one for now, and then try to do this one on my own, and then show you guys the rest if I can get it. We're just gonna squeeze this. Put a good amount of force in it, and boom, see? This one just comes right out. All right, so I finally got this one out, and it seems like there's two small tabs on each side, and you have to like go behind and pinch somehow and then pull out at the same time, like straight out, and it comes out. But this one right here, this one is gonna be a difficult one, because at least this one you can kind of manipulate this and bend it a little bit and put your fingers behind there. But we're gonna try to take, oh, Reagan got one, and now the middle, and then it's gonna be probably this last piece that's probably gonna give us the trouble.
All right, we managefully actually got this out. So the way it was sitting this like this, right? And in between there's actually this little crevice right here that you can actually kind of open it up, and it basically loosen up these two. But because it's in a square ass hole, you actually can't do it because it's gonna get stuck in there. So while it was in there, I just kind of pry it from the very back right here with a long, you know, a good size flathead, you know, decent size. And I just kind of pry it with like this leverage right here. You probably will end up scratching your hood from underneath, but if you don't care about that, you could probably end up saving this, end up using it for the new hood. So just pry it up and then it'll come out. We got the rest of them out. I broke one, sadly, because I was trying to experiment and ended up failing. So,
this one broke, but
yeah.
I mean, it's just tabs to just hold this line in, if anything.
Yeah, and we destroyed one out of the however many. So
usually, what you want to do is order this from like an online store for like, I think it's about 60 bucks. But that's if you wanted to spend the extra money and time on waiting for it. But I was too impatient. I was too excited to get this install. So yeah.
I mean, how couldn't you be? Oh, it's like a rubber washer. Oh,
All right,
yeah.
so now we're gonna be taking out the nozzle that basically shoots out the washer fluid. So basically what you want to do is from here, pry one side and just pull it straight out. So if this side's tilted a little bit as you're holding it, do the other side evenly and just pull straight out, and it should just come right out. All right, so we finally got this nozzle off. Holy crap, it was basically in like this, and I just went over and literally after the flathead and we got it to about like it was inside more, I just pulled with what I could hold and just pulled straight down, and it just popped out like that. And it has these two little clips on that side, and that's probably what's holding it. So you just want to, like, you have to use some force to get this out. All right, so here's the other side.
And we just got a little bit loose just like that.
Yep, just loosen it enough.
And this side right here. Just so that way it's more loose like this. And you got it from me, right, Timmy? Because I don't know what I'm doing.
I think so.
You know, it's
You see, the more you pull it, the more it slowly gives just a tad bit more.
as they say, easier said than done.
Yes. This one is definitely a knuckle bruiser. Using all that force, coming straight down.
Hey, almost got it. There you go.
There we go. See? So yeah, after you get this rubber gasket right here, just hold on to it and just pull slowly straight down. So all Reagan did was just spin this while pulling on to the hose.
You can spin while you're pulling it, so that way it comes out easier.
Yeah, so we'll show you guys on the next one.
Here's how to do the install. You just twist it and pull.
And that's how you get that one out. So yeah, so if you do have washer fluid in here, it will drip out if there's any. I'm running low, so it's not gonna drip like crazy. All right, so now what you wanna do after that is just basically remove the hoses, get it out the way. And now you're ready to take out the 4 bolts, 4 10mm bolts, and then put on the new hood and adjust from there. All right, so the 4 10mm bolts is this one, these 2 right here, and the same thing on the other side, which is these 2 right here. All right, so before you take off those bolts, the hood is probably gonna wanna come down just a little bit if you don't catch it in time. So it's best to put rags or big old towels like I did, just in case. Definitely, even with a second person, it might tilt and catch someone off guard. So it might just, all it takes is a small hit to the windshield and it's cracked.
Gentlemen,
Let's-
we got the hood out.
Let's go,
Hey,
baby!
if anyone looking for a Type R, 2021.
2020, yeah. And here's the hood. And for,
This shit beautiful.
so the rain guard is in right now, but whenever we put the hood on, I'm gonna take the rain guard out. So it looks like the previous owner already pre-drilled a couple holes. I'm pretty sure for the fluid hoses, so that's good.
Pretty cool, man.
So it seems like it also came with its own bolts right here. So we're gonna use the Varis bolts.
Oh yeah, we're gonna use the Varis, but why we want to use the?
You could use the OEM bolts too, because it's paint matched, but
Okay, about that.
wow.
This thing is paint matched.
Close it.
I gotta push it forward. Don't close it. Just damn, look at this content. Damn.
Woo-hoo-hoo. You also don't want to push down and slam it. I think I watched Torque Toolbox, and when he pushed his hood down, he actually cracked it. So I'm kind of like traumatized from watching that video.
No.
And also too, the hood latch. So we also might have to adjust the hood latch too. So that's why, which is easy. You just have to take out these tabs. All right, so we got the hood installed. We tightened down the bolts, and the passenger side looks really good. Certain gaps, I'm not sure if it's because the Varis front bumper is not put on correctly. As you guys can see, look at this. Like if you look at it from an angle, you can see starting from the middle to the right side, you can definitely see like there's a huge gap. And what I'm scared about is air going right in here and just plopping the whole hood wide open, hitting my windshield. And if you look on this side too, the gap seems to be a tad bit big. I mean, I don't expect Carbon to be fully perfect, but I don't think that gap should be normal from the front bumper meets the hood. All right, so since this part of the hood is bothering me with that small gap, we're actually gonna see if we could adjust the hood latch. I mean, it latches just fine, but I'm hoping that if we adjust the hood latch, it'll sit somewhat lower and catches better. But yeah, we're gonna take out those tabs and just take out this middle part, and it's gonna be 3 bolts. All right, so we basically adjusted the hood latch, and it's just these 3 10mm bolts. And what you wanna do is loosen them, and there's gonna be a spot where the OEM, there's like a divot right here for a hole to basically match up. So what we did right here with this side, since the middle to right side was kind of tilted up and the left side was more flush, we just basically dropped the right side down just a tad bit more, so the hole right here is covering just a little bit. It's like small minor adjustments you have to do. And so is this side right here.
We actually dropped that side down.
Yeah, we dropped the left side too just a little bit more. Reagan, you want to close the hood just to show them?
I got you, my home slice. All right.
So look at that. The hole is basically non-existent. We're still gonna drop the right side just a tad bit more to make it more perfect. It's just my OCD kicking in, but as you can see, it was way better than what it was before.
Check out right here. Look how much flush that side is compared to the other side.
Yeah, the left side go crazy. But if you go to the right side too, how there was a major big gap, it kind of lessened, but it's still there, but it's not as bad as before. But yeah, overall I'm happy. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit more, then show you guys the final result. This is how it looks so far. It's so clean, bro. Just the whole Varis front end having more airflow go through the front grille and the bottom on top of the hood scoop right here. While I'm sitting in traffic and just idling, even parked idling, you can literally see the heat coming out of the vent right here. So you just know that it's doing its job of letting the heat out. And then these vents right here will suck in air, suck in the cooler air outside, letting the hot air escape. Also, under the hood with the hoses, since the previous owner pre-drilled it, I just basically connected the hose. I think I could definitely make this look cleaner if I could just tuck the hose through the holes right here. So I might go back and do that to show that it's authentic. There's a serial number. Yes sir. Also, if you guys haven't noticed either, I also took out the rain tray. It's basically just held up by, I think, 4 10mm bolts. So here's one. The other one is, that's 1, 2, 3, and then 4 right here. So yeah, it's basically so quick to put on if it rains and if any of you guys are scared of water getting into the engine bay. The front end is basically complete to me. I think the only thing I really want from the front end is the Varis. There's like another underside splitter, Varis splitter. It's also carbon too, and it goes on the bottom of the lip basically. So that's probably one more piece that I would like to add to really complete the front end. But other than that, I'm happy with how everything came out. It just looks so aggressive and mean. I've gotten like over a dozen compliments already just driving around town and just parking somewhere. Somebody's always walking by and saying, bro, your car is sick, and I love it. And it's just, honestly, it just makes me happy knowing that other people are also like getting candy eye looking at something that, you know, looks nice too. I hope you guys found the hood install pretty helpful. Hopefully I took you guys step by step. I mean, I'm all for showing every bits and pieces of what I did. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't to not miss any more future content from me. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.